Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. And I want to say welcome to the new faces on the channel. I've been seeing some new people. Don't be afraid to comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do the singles readings every Monday, more readings on Thursdays, and lots of energy updates in between. All right, Aries, you got something new here. Yeah. Ooh, you got somebody here who's, I definitely see an energy of someone who may be different than your usual type, someone new. Not so sure if you're interested in this person or not. Feel like you're not putting all your eggs in one basket at this point. But I do see somebody new, someone different. Yeah. Definitely can see some Sag energy, some Leo energy. And it could be too where you've lost interest in someone and you're ready for something different. You may have broke free. Some of you definitely aren't putting all your eggs in one basket. Ooh, you got a King of Cups coming in here. Wow. Yeah, someone who's different than your usual type. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, this is someone who's been checking you out. This is a person who sometimes needs a lot of attention, but they're different than your usual type. Now, if you've lost interest in someone because they don't give you enough attention, this person will definitely give you a lot of attention. But I feel like you got a person who's kind of wants to know what you're up to, what you're interested in, who you're spending time with. They've been checking you out. Yeah. So someone, it all has to do with going, aha, some of you might know who this is. They're checking you out, seeing who you're giving attention to, what you're up to. Yeah, you got new coming in. Tell me about the sun. Tell me about the sun. Yeah, you got a person who's very curious. They're probably checking you out in some way. They're around you in some way, looking to see what you're up to. Yeah. Look at the truth, seeing truth, a little aha. You probably know who this is. Some of you probably do. Yeah. And it could be someone, I don't know if it's someone you've lost interest in. They want to know what you're up to. Tell me about the temperance energy. Yeah, you got an emperor. You got someone new. This is another person. This is someone who, yeah, because they see you're losing interest. You're breaking free. You're getting attention. You're taking your attention elsewhere. They want to know who you're giving attention to. But this emperor, ooh, this is someone new. There's a spark and a lot of desire. Someone very attractive. Ooh, someone different. Yeah, I do see an energy. This is someone who's wise. They have experience. It could be just this person checking you out. This person has experience. They're wise. They're often rather strategic. This is someone who generally speaks truth. They find you attractive. There's spark and desire. But I think it's somebody looking to see who you're attracted to. And if you've started something new. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm seeing the energy of two here. Yeah. So there is a person here. This is coming from the Emperor. But like I say, if you got someone here and you have lost interest, you may have a new interest. Because I see new and I see clarity and I see truth. Someone who sees very clearly. Yeah. Someone who speaks truth. Yeah, I think you got a person who wants, you've lost interest. And it could be this person who knows you've lost interest in someone else. Yeah. But let's have a look at this Six of Wands. Yeah, you got a person here. Some of you have given up on someone. You've lost interest. You're putting it behind. But this is someone who's kind of given up on love too. But you've got this person's interest. And this is the person, they are, oh yeah, look at that little Aquarius energy. Yeah, this is an energy of somebody who maybe knows someone too, like a mutual friend. So I think this person knows this. Yeah. And it could be this person talking to them. Whatever it is, it's being exposed. And I'm going to tell you, this person sees clearly. They're happy if you've lost interest in this other person. But yeah, there definitely is someone here who wants to know what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're talking to. But you got a person who's emotionally available. Yeah, so someone who comes across as emotionally unavailable, but they're available. Like I say, they're releasing. This person has a lot of desire. They're very attracted. And you're probably attracted to them too, because it's someone who knows this. Tell me about the King of Cups. The King of Cups. Yeah, this is something that I feel is over. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. And I can see what it is. It's someone who wants a lot of attention. This is where you're walking on glass around someone. You have to be very careful what you say. They can be quite sensitive. I see what it is. I think it's connected. It's actually connected to that person. The sword energy. It's this person, not this person. This is someone releasing. They're letting something go. But this is the mutual. So this is someone who knows. They know this. They may know this person. This is someone been checking it out. But you can see that little pause here. See, looking at things from a different perspective. And I do feel like you've given up on someone. This is a person who actually probably is going to give up. But like I say, this person's someone where you're walking on glass around them. You can't speak up or speak your truth. They're sensitive. Yeah, someone who's sensitive. And that's where you can't be yourself. Yeah, you're leaving this person behind. You're leaving them behind. You're done with this. You're leaving it behind. You've lost interest. You've given up. Yeah. And they are going to give up too. See, there's, yeah. Yeah, you look at that. See, you got someone here around you, someone close to home. But this is an energy of a reason to celebrate. I'm going to tell you, you're going to go for this person. You're going to say yes. Living in the moment, yeah. This is someone who's different. And it's probably someone who's more than likely more your type from what I'm seeing. Yeah, it says, you know a good thing when you see it. See, there's opportunity. And I really feel like this other person, someone where you're always walking on glass, you don't know what to expect from them. They get hurt feelings. They're more sensitive. This is someone who just says it like it is. Just like yourself. They can come across as a little cold, but they are someone who you'll always know where you stand with this person too. There'll be no guessing, right? There'll be no guessing. Yeah, you can speak up and speak your mind. See, this person finds it a turn on. They like that. They like that you speak up and speak your mind. See, the two of you, you're going to talk and communicate very well. There's going to be a lot of clarity, very clear communication. You're going to say yes to this because this is a beautiful opportunity. They could be someone, close to your home, or they've been, like I say, it's just taking a little pause, seeing things from a whole different perspective. And I think you're going to go for it. I see you taking that leap of faith. But it's also this person too. Like there's something about the two of you. It's a turn on. It turns this person on. It's an emperor, someone who can speak their mind. It's a person who's confident. They have experience. They're wise. So you're attracted to each other. It's what you desire. I feel like this is what you're desiring. Someone who's smart, articulate. They say what's on their mind. They don't mince words. Where you've got a person who never tells you everything. Someone who doesn't tell you, you never know how they feel. They get hurt feelings. You're walking on glass. So look at that. Yeah, you can see there's been a lot of disappointment. And I do feel like you've had someone who's probably manipulated. There's been a lot of disappointment here. Yeah, but like I say, I feel with this energy, you're letting it go. It just isn't meant to be. They're not really your type. And that is, I feel, the reality, looking at the reality of the situation. But look at the two of you. See, I think you're going to connect with this person. Yeah, the other this is someone who gets hurt feelings. See, they get hurt feelings too easy when you speak your mind. And you're always walking on glass. I wouldn't be surprised this person's experienced this as well. But they get really turned on. If they find it really attractive that you speak up. Wow. Whoever this other person is, they're literally You're leaving them behind. Yeah. See, somebody who doesn't see it through. If this person's kind of a quitter, they give up. But you're giving up on them too. Like you can see 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, the burden's being released. You're going to get an opportunity to get something off your chest though. Yeah, you're going to, and it's good. You're going to feel better too. But it's the burden being released. See, this is just somebody who's not responsible, reliable. And that's the thing. They don't really, someone who doesn't really pull their weight. So, but look at this beautiful opportunity. Yeah, this person's, see, you're going to build a foundation on trust, integrity, where you can speak your minds. Yeah, it's such a turn on. Like it's almost like a relief how you're going to feel. Because this other person, I feel, they are kind, compassionate, but like I say, they need a lot of attention. They could be a little bit needy or need too much attention, or when you don't give them enough attention, whatever the issue is, it's just you're walking on glass. It's saying to trust your intuition. See, I feel like you already know. You don't have to read their mind. See, you don't have to read each other's minds. That's the difference. You know, you can speak. They don't get offended. They don't get upset. They can take it on the chin. Yeah. See, the other person gets hurt feelings. And I wouldn't be surprised they've been kind of someone who's been deceptive too. See, if you don't give them attention, they go get it somewhere else. Yeah. So there's been, you know, deception here. Yeah. But like I say, it's just a disappointment. It is what it is. I feel like you're just letting it go. Yeah, you're not dwelling on it. See, you can speak your mind. They can speak their minds. You just let it go. But I feel like this is someone who literally holds on to that. Yeah, been there, done that. You're out of here. See, you've got these, you're going to communicate beautifully with this person. Ooh, I think the other person's just got some issues here. I don't know. They get frustrated. They keep it to themselves. You know, and then like they get hurt, they get offended easily. Yeah. But this other person definitely, yeah, see, there's a lot of confidence in speaking your truth. They see you as strong, confident, capable. It's an emperor. They like it. This person's going to lay a foundation. They want to spend some time with you. Look, you both see the bigger picture. Yeah, you're going to spend some time with this person. This could move fairly quickly. It's going to be a lot of talk, a lot of communication, a lot of passion and fire. This isn't something that's going to move slow. It's going to move quickly. Tell me more about the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, yeah, spending time together, doing things together. So you're more compatible. This is someone who's willing to cooperate and compromise, and I feel the other person doesn't. I really have it's interesting when someone is sensitive, even though they're emotionally available and they put themselves out there, but they have a tendency to, I don't know, too much emotional energy. They come on too strong, emotionally, whatever it is. But I feel like you've been there, done that. And I feel like you're out of here and you're going to say yes to this other person. Yeah, you got love coming in. You got new love. You're making a good choice here. You're going to choose wisely from experience. You and this person have experienced some of the same things. But look at that. There's a lot of attraction and desire. Like it's a turn on, right? This person wants to get to know you more. They want to spend some time with you. They see you as someone who does things, so you can do things together. Yeah, compatibility. But I think you're going to team up with this person. See, this is the energy of that 4 of Pentacles. The other person's different. They hold on to things. They hold on to a grudge. They hold on to it. They don't know how to let it go. Where you and this other person, you just, if you have words, you just let it go. You don't carry it on. The other person is someone who, I don't know, they maybe hold grudges or they just hold on to it. They don't know how to let it go. But you're releasing this person. Yeah. See, 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, they're not reliable. They may just have a lot of baggage, but yeah. Tell me more. This person's got some personal issues. They've got issues. Yeah. But this person has experience. They like this. Yeah, you can see the emotions running high. See, the other person's very emotional. Very, very emotional. See, too emotional. These are two people. It's not like you're not emotionally available. You're just two people who can speak your minds. And you're both confident and bold. But I still see kindness and compassion. So you both temper your words. You're kind, you're compassionate, but you speak your truth. The other person sees this like the other way around. Yeah, and it bothers them too. Like, I feel like it bothers them. They hold a grudge, you know. But they don't want to cooperate and compromise. There's someone who kind of likes to have things their way. See, the King of Cups can be quite controlling. Yeah, but there you go. You're going to say, yes, you're out of here. This is coming in very quickly. Look at that, bringing love into the situation. These are two people, you're going to talk a lot, but you're going to bring love into the situation. See, I see kindness and compassion, but you're both confident enough to speak your truth. There's no walking on glass. There's no judgment. It's just you talk about it, you get it off your chest, you let it go. Very, very nice. Yeah, see, the other person's confident too. See, they're confident in themselves and what they have to say. See, both of you. Ooh, this is so nice. You may have met your match here, Aries. Aries masculine possibly here. The Emperor can be anybody, okay? But this is a lot of attraction. They see you as their type. They're very attracted to you. There's so much desire. But it's like I say, it's a turn on. It really turns them on. They really like that. They're attracted to you because of this. And I think this is what you're attracting to you. Yeah, I do think you've got someone who's a bit of a taker, not a giver. Yeah, this is the other person, right? If they don't get what they want. Somebody here's a taker, not a giver. Yeah, so their emotions. See, somebody who's too emotional. They're too sensitive. So there you go, Aries. This person's going to build a foundation. This is somebody who makes a commitment to, they stick to it. There's a lot of loyalty here too. Look at, you've got prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. This person's prosperous. This is two people who can thrive and grow together. So very, very nice. Yep, just being you. Show the world the real you. Just be you. Okay, these are two people. You can just be yourselves around each other. You don't have to walk on glass. Okay, and this person could be feeling that way too, where they don't have to walk on glass. They can say what's on their mind. It goes both ways. But you've got someone who's a bit of a taker, not a giver. Someone who often is deceptive. They play little games. Yeah, little mind games. A bit of a manipulator too. This other person speaks the truth. Yeah, I feel like you got someone who doesn't tell you the whole truth. And I do think it's going to be exposed. I think you're seeing very clearly. You see this person clearly. They're a taker, not a giver. Yeah, someone who will manipulate, maybe even try to take advantage of you. But no, you're not going to be taken advantage of. This is probably why, if this person does run away, they decide to run away or move on, and it's probably why, because they can't take advantage of you, because they are a taker, not a giver. Aries, I wish you the best. Show the world real you. Just be you, right? You and this person can speak your truth. You just release it. You can get things off your chest if something's bothering you. You know, and this is where the burdens get relieved. And this is all about someone who, you know, where you don't have to have that pressure, that heavy weight on your shoulders, where you have to be careful what you say. And it goes both ways. Powerful. Take care, Aries. I wish you the best, and bye for now.